The village of redemption, embracing the teachings of Jesus. In a small village nestled amidst rolling hills, there lived a humble carpenter named Joseph. He was known throughout the village for his kindness and unwavering faith in the teachings of Jesus Christ. Joseph's simple life was a testament to the profound wisdom he had gleaned from the scriptures and the guidance of his beloved teacher. One bright morning, as the sun's rays painted the sky with hues of gold and orange, Joseph gathered the villagers under the ancient oak tree. With a warm smile, he began to share the teachings of Jesus. "Dear friends," he began, "Jesus taught us that love is the cornerstone of all our actions. He said, 'Love your neighbor as yourself.' To embody this, we must show compassion and kindness to all, regardless of their background or circumstances." The villagers nodded in agreement, for they had seen Joseph live by these words each day. Joseph continued, "Jesus also spoke of forgiveness. He said, 'Forgive not 7 times, but 70 times 7. This means we should forgive others endlessly, just as our Lord forgives us for our shortcomings." One of the villagers, Sarah, raised her hand. "But, Joseph," she asked, "how can we forgive when others wrong us repeatedly?" Joseph paused, his eyes filled with empathy. "My dear Sarah," he replied, "forgiveness is not about condoning the wrongdoer's actions but freeing ourselves from the burden of anger and resentment. In forgiving, we find peace." As the sun climbed higher in the sky, Joseph shared more of Jesus' teachings. He spoke of humility, urging the villagers to put others before themselves, just as Jesus washed the feet of his disciples. He talked about faith, emphasizing that even the smallest seed of faith could move mountains. The villagers were moved by Joseph's words, and they began to see how Jesus' teachings could transform their lives. They vowed to practice love, forgiveness, humility, and faith in their daily interactions. Over time, the village underwent a remarkable transformation. Acts of kindness and forgiveness became commonplace. People helped one another, shared their blessings, and carried each other's burdens. The village prospered not only materially but spiritually as well. One day, a weary traveler passing through the village stopped to rest under the same ancient oak tree. He marveled at the peace and harmony that permeated the village. Curious, he approached Joseph and asked, "What is the secret to the happiness and unity of your village?" Joseph smiled and replied, "It is the teachings of Jesus Christ that guide our lives. His words inspire us to love unconditionally, forgive endlessly, and live in humility and faith. Through his teachings, we have found the path to true happiness and inner peace." The traveler was deeply moved by Joseph's words. He stayed in the village, learned about Jesus' teachings, and eventually embraced the faith. Together with the villagers, he continued to spread the message of love, forgiveness, and faith to other communities, igniting a chain of transformation that echoed Jesus' timeless wisdom throughout the land. In that humble village, the teachings of Jesus lived on, not merely as words written on ancient scrolls but as a way of life that touched the hearts of all who encountered them. Through Joseph's unwavering faith and the villagers' commitment to Jesus' teachings, they had become living examples of the profound impact that love, forgiveness, humility, and faith could have on a community and the world. As we wrap up this story, we want to say thanks for joining us. If you enjoyed it and want more, hit that subscribe button. We're excited to bring you more fantastic stories soon.